Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing you the match of the week for match day 2 in La Liga between Athletic Club Bilbao and FC Barcelona. We've got Messi in the intro here because the transfers haven't been updated on this game yet, but I've taken him out of the lineup because of course he's off to PSG. Featured Barcelona versus Sociedad in match day 1. It was pretty close on the lineups. I believe I had Trincao in the lineup, and he did not play because he was sent out to loan to Wolves. So I've got Ansu Fati, who's on the wrong wing there, on the wrong side, but either he or Griezmann are going to have to play on the right. Just got authentic intros from Athletic Club Bilbao. From Athletic Club Bilbao, the Basque region. Unai Simon, of course, featured in the Euros and the Olympics this past summer. Barcelona, we'll see how the lineup shakes out. I believe Griezmann played on the right in match day 1. I put Ansu Fati on the right, but one of those two is going to play out of position on the right. There's our authentic La Liga ball. Of course, we are playing in the stadium of Athletic Bilbao, San Mames. So we've got a replication of the San Mames here on this patch. Looks fantastic. I think Barcelona surprised us all with how well they played in match day 1. Oh boy, and I got a quick one here, which puts the Bilbao crowd silent quite early on from Martin Braithwaite, the Danish international. He had 2 goals in match day 1 against Real Sociedad. If any of you had a chance to watch that match, Sociedad looked, I don't know a nice way to say it, they were pretty terrible for about the first 75 minutes. They were really sitting in deep and just absorbing pressure, and Barcelona went up 3-0, and then out of nowhere they scored 2 quick ones. Oyarzabal had a fantastic free kick. And now as I sit here, I can't remember how the goal from open play was scored. They came back and made it 3-2, which made the last 10 minutes pretty interesting there. But Barcelona certainly impressed me. They played a lot better than I thought they would, so said, probably don't think they're going to win La Liga. The Spanish league's always been known for being a little top-heavy with Barcelona, Real Madrid, and certainly in the past 10 or so years, Atletico Madrid at the top. I have a hard time seeing any other teams win it. I think if I had to place a bet right now, I'd probably put my money on Atletico to repeat. Of course, all that's going to be contingent on what happens in the remaining transfer window, but I think those are still going to be your top 3 teams, and I guess if I were putting money on it, which I'm not, I would bet on the same order as last year, Atletico, Real, and Barcelona at the top 3. And Sevilla were 4th last year, and I feel like they may very well be again. Valencia aren't as strong as they normally are. Villarreal's pretty good right now, and I think Real Sociedad's very strong. If you watched my preview for Matchday 1. I certainly had a lot of good things to say about their front line, which until the last 15 minutes didn't really come to fruition in that game, but I think a big part to note there too is that their main threat, Alexander Isak, the Swedish international, did not play in Matchday 1 due to, I believe they said, a knee injury. It's 1-0 at the half. That's San Mames. Certainly dominating the possession. We'll see if that continues. Athletic Club Bilbao, definitely one of the historic teams in La Liga. US, the Liga rights started with ESPN this year, so they've been with beIN Sports for several years, but it's not a channel that is in a lot of packages, so it's not a channel that's ever been in my cable package, so it's been really hard to watch the Liga. I really only see these teams in the Champions League, but up until this year. But Bilbao, along with Real and Barcelona, if I remember correctly, are the three that have never been relegated from top flight. Another interesting point on Bilbao is that they recruit exclusively from the Basque region. So Bilbao and Sociedad that I featured in last week's video, both clubs in the Basque region, but Bilbao historically recruit from that region. I'm certainly no expert on the geography of Spain, but I do know that the Catalan region and the Basque region regions certainly have a lot of pride. I think are both regions that have kicked the idea around of separating from Spain at points in time. But again, not my area of expertise, but interesting to note. And if there are any other U.S. based soccer fans viewing that, like me, haven't really been able to access beIN Sports in the past and are looking to learn a bit about the teams. One interesting source I really stumbled across, I listened to a lot of podcasts, and there's one called La Liga Lowdown. It is in English, but they give kind of a rundown of the match days each week. But in last seasons, they did a series for a majority of the season where they did a special on the history of each La Liga club. Now, of course, we got a few differences this year due to promotion and relegation, but really interesting to hear the histories of all those clubs, a lot of which I wasn't aware of. Oh, a goal for Bilbao. And that fact about Bilbao that recruiting exclusively from the Basque region is one I learned on that podcast. And you can see again, they've got the Basque flag on the back of the jerseys. The Basque flag features in the same area of the Real Sociedad kit, which you may have noticed last week. The graphics are so fantastic. Catch these little details in this game, particularly in the replays. I should probably add that my mention of that podcast isn't promoted or anything like that. It's just something that I stumbled across. I listened to several soccer podcasts, and that was when I stumbled across and really enjoyed that series on the histories of clubs. If anyone is interested, and again, this is not a promotion, just things that I enjoy. The podcasts that I do listen to primarily are Football Weekly, which is by The Guardian, the Totally Football Show, which is by The Athletic, and the Total Soccer Show, which is those first two are really England-based, and Total Soccer Show is, of course, US-based. Those are the three I would say I listen to the most, and pepper around a few others. But all right, so we finished with a 1-1 draw. We shall see this weekend if that comes to pass. I'm sure Bilbao would take that result if offered. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like. If there's a fixture you'd like to see me play, or you have a preference on what should be the match of the week in coming weeks, leave it in the comments. If you enjoy this type of content, I do the match of the week for several different leagues, and I also do some international replays of World Cup finals and things. If you enjoy that type of content, subscribe to my channel for much more. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.